Hi. For Easter, we're going to continue with some more of my favorite fun stories. Look at this. Happens in China. Tikki, Tikki, Tembo. It's a picture. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, it was a custom of all fathers and mothers in China to give their children, their first and honored sons, great long names. Second sons were just given hardly any name at all. Well, in a small mountain village, there lived a mother who had two little boys. Her second son they called Cheng, which meant little or nothing. But her first and honored son she called Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, no sa rembo, chari bari ruchi, pip peri pembo, which meant the most wonderful thing in the whole wide world. Every morning this mother went to wash in her little stream near her house. The two boys always went along chattering. "Don't you go near the well," warned the mother. "You would surely fall in." The boys do not always mind their mother, and one day they were playing beside the well and Cheng fell in. Uh-oh. Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, no sa rembo, pip peri pembo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, "Most honorable mother, Cheng has fallen into the well." "The water roars, Blossom, my son. I cannot hear you." Then Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, Mosa, Rembo, Charibari, Bucci, Pip, Peri, Pembo raised his voice and said, "Oh, most honorable one, Mother, Cheng has fallen into the well." "That troublesome boy," answered her mother. "Run and get the old man with the ladder to get him out." And there's the old man with the ladder. So Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, Mosa, Rembo, Charibari, Bucci, Pip, Peri, Pembo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to the old man and said, "Old man with the ladder, Cheng has fallen into the well. Will you come and get him out?" "So," said the old man with the ladder, "Cheng has fallen into the well." As he ran as fast as his little old legs could carry him, step over step, step over step, he went right into the well, picked up little Cheng, and step over step, step over step, brought him out of the well. Yay! He's all safe, isn't he? But let's see what happens next. He had to pump the water out of him and pushed air into him and pumped water out of him and pushed air into him, and soon Cheng was as good as ever and breathing again. Look at the happy day. The children are all playing and so happy. Now, several months later, the boys did go near the well again. On the day of the 8th moon, they ran to the well eating their rice cakes. They ate near the well, they played around the well, they even climbed on the well, and then they walked up on the well's wall, and Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, Mosa, Rembo, Peri, Bari, Bucci, Pip, Peri, Pembo. He fell into the well. Oh my. Cheng ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, "Oh, honorable mother, Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, Mosa, Rembo, Pip, Peri, Pembo has fallen into the well." "The water roars, little one. I cannot hear you." So little Cheng took a deep breath and said, "Oh, mother, most honorable," he panted. "Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, Mosa, Rembo, Bari, Bari, Pucci, Pip, Peri, Pembo has fallen into the well." "Tiresome child, what are you trying to say?" said his mother. "Honorable mother, Chari, Bari, Bucci, Pip, Peri," he gasped. "Tembo, Mosa, Rembo," he paused, "has fallen into the well. Unfortunately, son, the evil spirits have got your tongue. You say your brother's name, the whole name, and say it properly. Now, poor little Chang was all out of breath from saying that great long name, and he didn't think he could say it one more time. But then he thought of his brother laying buried under the water in the bottom of the well, and he bowed his little head and said to his mother slowly, "Most honorable mother, Tikki Tikki Tembo, no sa rembo, bari bari ruchi, pip peri pembo is at the bottom of the well. Oh, now my firstborn and honorable son, heir of all I possess, run quickly and tell the old man with the ladder that your brother has fallen into the well." So Chang ran as fast as his little legs would carry him to the old man with the ladder. Under a tree, the old man was bowed down and silent. Old man, shouted Chang. "Come right now, come right away. Tikki Tikki Tembo, Mosa Rembo, Chari Bari Bucci, Pip Peri Pembo has fallen into the stone well." But there was no answer. Puzzled, he waited. "Old man with the ladder, Tikki Tikki Tembo, Mosa Rembo, Pip Peri Pembo is at the bottom of the well. You miserable child, you disturbed my dream. I had floated into a purple mist and found my youth again. There were glittering getaways and jeweled blossoms. I close my eyes again. Perhaps I can return to my dream." Poor little Chang was very frightened now. How could he say that long name again? "Please, old man with the ladder, please help my brother out of the cold well." "So," said the old man with the ladder, "your mother's precious pearl has fallen into the well?" The old man with the ladder hurried as fast as his old legs could carry him. Step over step, step over step, he went down into the well, and step over step, step over step, he brought the little boy out of the well. And then he pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him, and pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him. But little Tikki Tikki Tembo, Mosa Rembo, Beri Beri Pucci, Pip Peri Pembo had been in the water so long, all because of his great long name, that he did not wake up again. And when he did wake up finally, he was not the same. And so from that day, the Chinese have always thought it wise to give their children short little names instead of long names. And that's the end of my story. Perhaps you know someone from China that has a name like Li or Ching or Chong or Joe or Sue or whatever they might have. But nobody has a name as long as Riki Tiki Tembo, Pip Peri Sembo, Chari Bari Bucci, Pip Peri Pembo had. And that's the end of my story. Happy Easter. I love you. Bye.